I asked back border czar Tom Homan. And when he was asked about this, he said, I don't care what the judges think. I don't believe that. So let's bring him in. It's good to have you, Tom.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You are a lawman's lawman. I know you respect judges and what they do. And we both know the Alien Enemies Act is a stretch, but I get the pressure you're under to find ways to get bad guys out of here faster. Am I right?
Look, let's get back to the statement that I don't care what the judges think. I said that. But it's not about the Alien Enemies Act. What I meant by that, we're going to keep arresting criminal aliens, we'll keep arresting Venezuelans, and we'll deport them either through Title 8 or another way. I'll wait till the DOJ and the courts fight this out as far as the Alien Enemies Act about moving, how far forward we go. But what my comment was, they're not going to stop deportation flights. You're not going to stop the arrest of gang members. You're not going to stop the arrest of TDA. We can hold TDAs up to 6 months before we remove them. Mm-hmm. So my comment there was we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We'll let DOJ and the courts fight this out, and we'll see where we go from there. But my comment was we're not going to stop what we're doing. We're going to keep targeting the worst of the worst.
What I'm saying is this. Tom Homan respects the law and respects judges. True or false?
Of course. Oh, absolutely. I've been in law enforcement since 1983, for God's sakes, yes.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I was cleaning up what the context is of that quote. You're welcome. Now, in terms of what and who was on those flights, why won't you guys turn over the manifest and prove that these are bad guys, that they are who you say they are, not who their family members are saying that shouldn't have been swept up? They're not gangbangers.
Well, look, we know this. We know that, first of all, we got to figure, Alien Enemies Act is clear that through proclamation, the President of the United States invoked his authorities under Alien Enemies Act and made it happen. He has the total right to do it. It was a law passed by Congress, signed by a president. It was something that was used. As far as the flight itself, I think there's 263 people on that flight, 2 MS-13 special cases, 21 MS-13 gang members, and 240 trained agua. Now, the information I had is every one of those trained agua, every one of those Venezuelans was a member of that gang. And that's who's on that flight. And President Trump has designated, with the help of the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, Department of State, has designated Trained Agua as a terrorist organization. So that plane was full of terrorists and MS-13 gang members who are also designated terrorists. That was a plane load of terrorists being deported from the United States through the AEA.
I get it. Look, you're not here to argue the AEA. Let the lawyers take care of it. But that's not all the law qualifies, right? You have to have a declared war. There has to be an active conflict. There are other steps, which is why nobody's ever used this law this way.
Chris, it doesn't have to be.
Let them
it doesn't have to be declared war. The statute also says it's
right
a predatory incursion, in which it's a predatory incursion, though, and that is what occurred. We know that through numerous investigations that the TDA has infiltrated in part of the Maduro regime through the military and law enforcement. They're part of it. So they're not here by accident. They were sent by the regime to destabilize this country, whether it's fentanyl that killed thousands of people, the sex trafficking of women and children, or the violence. So this is the foothold we have on this group, and this is why they're designated terrorist organizations. And TDA is an enemy of this country because of what they've done within this country.
I have no problem with any of that. Make the show of proof that's necessary. The judge will have to be presented with it. You'll win the case if what you're saying is true. But the idea that this was getting held up for judicial scrutiny surprises neither one of us. My concern is that it's not just the bad hombres and that the family members are saying their people aren't in gangs, and because you rushed it, you're now caught having to prove that these people are who you said they were, instead of just using due process, showing the results, proving who they are, and then getting rid of them. Haste makes waste. Fair criticism or no?
I don't think. I made a phone call just this morning. On my way to the White House this morning, I made a phone call to people that are over this operation. I asked them a simple question. Were mistakes made or not? Are we sure that every Venezuelan on that flight was a member of TDA? I was told, without any doubt, everyone has been verified as a member of TDA.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.